All right, I jumped ahead a couple turns. I think we were just getting ready to start turn six. Went ahead and jumped ahead. Well, I played out a few turns off camera, six, seven. Now we're basically starting eight. Basically, what I'm starting to see is my elephants have been really starting to break through. I guess my biggest concern is the elephants going too far forward, not having enough support to come up alongside. What I'm trying to avoid is having my elephants, get surrounded like on three sides and not be able to handle that. So I'm going to need to try to get some more support, but I am pushing through and breaking through pretty well in the center. Things are a little bit tense over on this side, but I seem to be sweeping around with a lot of my cavalry. I've got some of his guys pinned in here. They're fighting pretty well, so I'm going to do the best I can to break them, and then hopefully just let the rest of this right side fall in, and hopefully start collapsing the Roman lines. But I think basically until I get there, it's going to be pretty tough. Things have really it's kind of a mess over here. He's charged and pursued some of my units. He's got some of his Hastati. He's got some of his units kind of way deep in my area, so I need to try to clean them up. Some of my guys have disrupted and fallen pretty far back, so I need to see if I have any hope of rallying some of these guys. So that's what I'm going to work on. I think I'm going to start maybe working on this side. See, these guys are disrupted. They can't even do anything. Try to give these Hastati a tough time. And those guys are disrupted, so they can't really help. Alright, we're doing. Ooh, wow. That was pretty successful, except my cavalry's way deep. They pursued my Libby Venetian and cavalry pursued pretty deep there. Um, I hope I don't end up regretting that. Let's see. Alright, we're back. We just had a little interruption there, but see if I can edit that out. Okay, those guys are disrupted. Wish I had more people I could bring to barrier. So disappointing. You got Triari there, and I can't even do anything to him. But, can't really make too much of that. Let's try to push these guys back and get some help in alongside these elephants. I really need to. Tell you what, I'm gonna bring these guys up here. Try to get some. Wow, that's crazy. here. Hold to turn and do much. They're disrupted. There's so many guys in here and I just can't do anything with them. I think I want to transfer my general to the elephant. I guess that's something I need to start thinking about. Oh, that's a good sign right there. Now, if I could just advance. Got all these guys back here that I can't really use yet. I use them. I don't know. Sometimes I think I could transfer the general up. Let's try that. We're gonna put Xanthopus up here. Or maybe if I get him up there closer, like he can help rally. I'm making an assumption, I guess. What's this? This elephant's kind of cut off. Need to get in there. Just know where to go. Alright, I think got almost everything I can do here. I could get more of these guys involved. I really hate the fact that this, well, I guess I can't attack you with that elephant. This elephant's really cut off. I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to open up some space for him. Uh, well, okay. What can I bring these guys up? I guess we'll start coming up this way. Alright, end the turn. Let's see what the Romans got going. Right now the Romans are at 32% losses. I'm at 12%. I know they lost one of their generals while I was playing turn 6 and 7. I don't know if that was their main general. I just saw it said it might have been one of the sub-generals that fell. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, man. The Romans pushed forward pretty good there. Alright, what's happening? Oh, let me zoom back in. Please try to make some of this combat visible. This is the Roman turn here. This is getting really messy in the middle. Ooh. More pursuit. I think my cavalry is going to link up here pretty soon at this rate. He's doing a pretty good job though. I mean, his cavalry is holding off a bunch of my guys. If I could just collapse a couple of those guys in the middle, I could really start bringing that cavalry all the way around. Oh, I'm losing some people. You're kidding me, just like that? Well, I'm glad I chose to record this, because I really expected it to go on a few more turns, but it's showing the Romans at 42%. Okay, the enemy is defeated. Do you wish to accept victory gracefully and let the enemy withdraw? Yeah, I'm lazy. I don't want to chase them down. So, let's see. Carthaginian victory. My lord, we can claim this as a glorious victory. Yeah, I'd like that. So I'm only playing on a number 2 difficulty, huh? So that means 3, 4, 5. There's like 4 levels above that? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Let's see what we got here. So for the Romans, their original strength was 16,328. The Carthaginians had 17,843. So it looks like it had slightly more. The killed, wow, 1719 versus 502. So they lost more than 3 times as many men. I know my elephants were tearing them up pretty good. I think that was a really big factor. Wounded 2,144 compared to 10,033, so they had more than double the wounded. Wow, captured deserted is huge. 4,154 for the Romans versus only 200 captured or deserted for the Carthaginians. So man, they lost more captured deserted than they did killed and wounded. So yeah, it's showing their total loss out of their force is about 49% versus only 9% for the Carthaginians. So yeah, I mean, I was a little worried about it, honestly, but it looks like it worked out pretty good in the end. So yeah, I'm not sure which battle I'm going to go for next. I'm kind of liking the historical ones. I'm hoping those at least have some interest. I have been doing some kind of campaign games, which I'll probably maybe jump back into at some point. But I do sort of like covering the historical ones. I hope they have some value to you to watch those. I think Annie is possibly one that I'd like to do, and of course, yeah, definitely I want to be the Carthaginians in that. hopefully it's lopsided for me in that one. But we'll see. I'll take a look at what's available, and I need to get into some of the other games too. There's some other games that I've been talking about playing for a while and just really haven't had the time. So, anyhow, enough of me blabbering. I'm gonna let this go, and I thank you for watching.